Hello again everybody and welcome back to another episode of BH Brewing. We're on to day 21 of our Beer Hawk Advent Calendar tasting sessions, and today we're on to this one. This is by Sori Brewery, as in S-O-R-I, not S-O-R-R-Y, out of Tallinn in Estonia, and this one is their Hypothermia, which is a Northern Rye Ale. First time we've had a rye beer in this selection, so this looks a rather good one and hopefully something a bit different. Here it is then. This is Sori's Hypothermia beer, the winter ale they call it. First of all, in terms of the head retention, pretty poor. It was there for roughly about a couple of minutes, but it dissipated very, very quickly to what you see now, which is, well, it's not really there. It's pretty much gone. In terms of the appearance of it, it's kind of a dark, kind of muddy colour. When you hold it up to the light, you can see it's a little see-through, not completely clear. Down away from the light, it's more of like a dark, kind of reddy browny colour, a little bit kind of burgundy almost in terms of its colour. Away from the light, like I say, up to the light, it's a bit more kind of see-through, and you kind of get that red rye come through completely when you hold it up to the light, but you do need to hold it up to a strong light to see that. Let's go in with the aroma. It's a weird one. There's not a whole, excuse me, I've got a very itchy nose. In terms of the aroma, there's not a lot there really. I'm not getting like a standout anything. There's probably there's a subtle hint of the kind of malts that are in there. They're kind of like almost reminds me of a bit of a chocolate malt, like kind of a light chocolate malt that comes through. But there's no hops and there's not really a lot else. So all I can really smell is that kind of that chocolate malt really, and it's a very light chocolate malt. It doesn't hit you straight away. You need to wrap your whole hand around there and properly get your snuzzle in to get a smell of it. And I've got a big nose, I should know. But yeah, not a whole lot from the aroma, which is a little disappointing. Let's hope the taste offers a bit more. Being honest, doesn't offer a whole lot more. There is more there. I mean, I'm not going to be so harsh on it. There is more there, but it is simply that chocolate malt. That comes through pretty much straight away, and there is not a lot else to it. It's kind of unlike the stout we had. How long ago was it? 2 days ago. Now. It doesn't have that bitterness to it. It's more of a kind of like the aroma is kind of a light chocolate taste to it. Not too bitter. There's a little bit of bitterness coming through in the beer, but it's not overarching like the previous one was. But it's more of a subtle kind of milk chocolate. I would kind of more equate this to rather than anything else. Yeah, I'm trying to get at something else from this beer, but there's not really a lot there, if I'm being honest. Maybe a kind of very kind of subtle hint of kind of a burnt hazelnut, but it is very, very subtle. Maybe some toffee, but again, they are very, very subtle notes. They're not prominent at all. That kind of, like I said, that milk kind of chocolatey notes are kind of the most prominent feature of this beer. In terms of the mouthfeel, it's very medium, straight down the line, pretty medium kind of mouthfeel. Dryness, medium dry, I'd say. Definitely more towards the kind of medium dry rather than the kind of sweet end of the spectrum. It's all I can say about this beer is it's okay. I get it if for a winter beer you're gonna go, okay, yeah, I can see me sat there down by the fire drinking this and it works, but for me, it's a little simple. There's, you know, when you compare it to the beer we had 2 days ago, which was, you know, super complex, kind of malty. You had malt, you had barley, you had hazelnut, you had it was such a complex kind of flavour. This is very kind of one-dimensional, unfortunately. It tastes nice. It doesn't taste horrible, but for me, it just lacks complexity. And for that, on the old rate beer scale, I'm gonna have to give it. I'll probably give it a 62, 63. Like I say, I could quite happily sit down by the fire and drink this, but it really lacks punch and lacks some, you know, I just want it to be more complex, and for me, it's not that. So, yeah, a little disappointing, but hey ho, can't win them all. Cheers. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the like button down there. And if you want to see more content like this, me tasting beers, me brewing beers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Cheers.